over beats, respected doubly, sourced locally, organically homegrown. You rockin' with the best, we caught every throne stone. Now we sitting on stone thrones with allegedly submitted.
You know, I get my reps in, and it's not always about expression or a masterpiece every time. Sometimes it's just about, I want to be sharp.
Part of the story, president on we got tuned in here with the one and only. Peace and love, y'all. It's your brother Avis, and we are here at the Peppermint Club. And I just finished seeing another phenomenal show from a brother that, again, this is someone that I've looked up to back way when in middle school and high school, and just really got a lot of inspiration from him. At the same time, a lot of wisdom. Like, look at all that wisdom that's right over there. And just always grateful for just what he does for not only just hip hop, but also just community work that he does. And just a shining example of just how you are not only as an artist, but also as a human being. So I am here with the brother from another.
Substantial. Happy to be here, bro. Thank you, man.
Always, man. It's all love, man. Yeah, man. With that being said, I know it's been a long day, but how was the evening tonight?
Man, it was dope, man. It was dope. A lot of fun. You know, a shocking moment. You know what I mean? That was like followed by like some beautiful moments of like support and the community all looking out, and so. Dude, it was great, man. It was everything. Tears were shed, laughs were had. You know what I mean? Like it was great. It was great. Honored to be here. You know.
Yeah. We're grateful when you come out here to come show. You know, not only come show love, but again, be able to share in and give us more moments to treasure. You know. With that being said, first question I have for you, since we're talking about moments as well as just music and community, what has been one defining moment for you, at least when it comes to what you have done so far, community work wise, music wise, that has stuck with you? So what has been one defining moment that has really stuck with you for these years that's passed?
Jeez. Man, I think of a lot of different moments. I guess a major turning moment in my life actually, has a lot to do with California, in particular. One of the reasons why San Diego is like a favorite place of mine, because it makes me think of my uncle Azizuddin. And unfortunately, he passed away in May. He's the last of my uncles to pass on. And but man, like the summer I came to California for the first time to stay with him, it was life altering. Like I learned the importance of eating better, the importance of exercise, all these different things, and things he taught me that summer literally saved my life later in terms of a precancerous scare that I had years ago. So yeah, that's a moment that I think like my first time coming to Cali and how that changed me.
Man, amazing. And just being able to also share in not only like family, but being able to, again, learn those things that kind of help to not only mold you as a person, but be able to even uplift you and challenge you at the same time. Moving in different places, and just being able to come and see
right.
people.
1,000%, man. Like, yeah, I think in terms of like the different ways it impacted me, like it made me understand the type of impact you can have, like even in a short span of time. I stayed with him for maybe just under 2 months, but like there were so many gems that I experienced at 11 years old that like I still apply to this day. Yeah. And so like it makes me realize when I get on stage and do anything, right? Like, our time is limited. And so how do we impact those like that we come across? Like we share lives, or like, are we gonna laugh together? Are we gonna cry together? Are we gonna build something together? Yeah. Like, what's it gonna be? And I try to make sure people don't forget the time they came across me for all the best reasons. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because that's what so many people did for me. So, in particular, Uncle Aziz and the rest of the peace.
Making an impact, leaving one too.
Yeah, that part.
Leaving a place more beautiful than you did before.
Yeah, that part.
Yes. With that, my next question I have for you, in terms of, I had it out there, but I think it's been important for like people to really dig deep into this, because it's like you said, in these days and times and how things are going, just being able to not only take care of self but watch out for self. So my next question to you is then, what are some your self-care routines that you help to keep maintaining like your mental, physical, and spiritual wellness? So what are some of your self-care routines?
Yeah, the biggest thing, I try to be honest about like what I'm feeling, right? With the people who I know that genuinely care about my well-being.
Yeah.
I realize that not everyone we communicate with always really care about what's going on with you.
Yeah.
So one of my forms of self-care is to communicate honestly with those who care most about me in terms of what I'm feeling in real time. Um, so, I can get the advice I need, the encouragement I need, or whatever I need at that moment to, whether it's like, hey, like I'm talking about something that definitely sounds like I probably should go to the doctor. I'm thinking this already, but like, making sure like I'm not keeping my wife in the dark, right?
Understood.
Because if it goes left, you know what I mean? That's something that's going to directly impact her and her ability to raise our children and all of that. So yeah, man, just communicating honestly in real time with the people who are most invested in my health and safety and my mental health and all of that. So that's probably one of the biggest self-care things.
Yes.
And trying to work out more, man. I ain't been doing the best job
Well, I
or
mean, you
whatever.
looking beefy up there on
Hey,
stage,
what
dog.
you know what I'm
Arms.
saying? Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. I just I mean, I could be doing more, but I try to make sure I'm doing something. And
Yes.
so I'm doing a little something, but definitely trying to motivate myself to do a bit more, Yeah, man.
Take notes, y'all. Like for real, it doesn't matter. All ages. It's important to definitely get the physical health in as well too as, yeah. Please be able to express yourself honestly to those that, again, not only you feel comfortable to do so, but again those that you closely impact. It's very important. And my next one, because you music man, music stand, the rap mutant, all these other different names we can end up saying. My next question I have for you is, in terms of like music, I would even say if you remember any particular lines and stuff from different artists, what are like three lines that like are either go-tos for like inspiration, motivation, or just even just lessons of wisdom? So what are like some artists and like maybe some lines that you go to for those things?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a quote guy, so like I'm always carrying different quotes around with me. One quote that comes to mind is actually from a notable painter named Chuck Close. And the line basically is, inspiration is for amateurs. The rest of us get up and go to work. And what that has taught me is that, I love this art form. I love the various art forms that I practice. But what I've learned to do is be willing to work harder for myself than I've maybe worked for like other people's businesses and dreams, right?
Yes.
Like realizing that I have far more control over my career and my impact. And so I need to make sure I'm consistently putting forth the best effort, regardless to if I'm inspired, regardless to if I'm motivated, just being like, how many times have you got up to make sure you were on time to a job you hated?
Yeah.
Right? And so I find it crazy hearing someone who claims to love an art form say that, yo, I just wasn't motivated to create anything today. So what I've learned is to treat it like a muscle, right? Like sometimes I'm not inspired to write something prolific or deep or whatever,
Yeah.
but it's still a muscle. Like I need to exercise that muscle. So, I get my reps in. And it's not always about expression or a masterpiece every time. Sometimes it's just about, I want to be sharp.
Yeah.
So, it's another quote, Bruce Lee or whatever, it was talking about like training and making oneself like kind of like practicing natural unnaturalness or unnatural naturalness, right? And so that ability to be almost like robotic in that, like the moment I hit the power switch and it's time to go, it's time to go. But at the same time can still express myself honestly where it still feels organic, even though like it's clearly a fine oiled machine, right? So yeah, man. But those two quotes, you know.
Let's see, we came with some quotables, but this, if you go and plethora of his discography, you'll get quotables for not even days, not years, man. Like literally for centuries, man. For real, centuries, man. Seriously. And with that being said, again, thank you so much. Before I give you my last question, again,
man.
it's pleasure, man. Again, in the presence of greatness, again, it's another legend, man. Chuck D done said it too, so I'm just letting you know as well. So, last question I have for you, it's just an ending question I like to share, so then other people can also get to see and just also be relatable or relate to what is being said. So, my last question I have for you, in terms of just life, people, community, just all those lines together. What is one piece of advice that you would share with a person or artist or anyone out there who's trying to pursue a passion or a dream? What's one piece of advice that you would give them?
It's a quote that I say to my students all the time. It's basically, you are as smart as the questions you think to ask and the research you are willing to do. So whatever it is you want to do or you want to have better understanding of, you really just gotta like get into the routine of formulating the right questions and then be willing to take that next step. And that'll send you down your journey of being a lifetime learner. Someone who doesn't fear growth but understands, like discomfort comes with growth. So it's not always comfortable, but it's essential for us to live, right? Like and thrive. So yeah, man, like do your research. Always aspire to be better than you were yesterday. You know what I mean?
Again, gems have been dropped. Y'all pick them up. As well as, yes, please make sure to continue to be lifelong learners, because it's important. Because once you stop learning, that's when some people say you die, and that's it.
That part.
And with that being said, again, thank you so much, Substantial. Man, it's
you, man.
really so honored and grateful for you there, man. And before you go, please share with the people all your ads, anything upcoming, or just any other things that you wanted to let them know on the way out. Post edit. When this interview was done, Substantial and Marcus D just dropped an album entitled Masters of the Artistry. And this Friday, it will be on all streaming platforms and available globally, worldwide, for everyone else to hear. So if you want to support these legends in the game, please make sure to go and check out their Bandcamp. Please support the music, this album. It's another great addition to their catalog, and I'm grateful to not only be a supporter, but also to just witness greatness always being made. So please go check out their third album entitled Masters of the Artistry, out now on Bandcamp, and will be on all streaming platforms this Friday. Now back to the interview.
Yeah, man. The website is iamsubstantial.com. Social media, what was it? Substantial Music on most platforms, and I Am Substantial on others. But yeah, man, I'm Googleable. Just put in Substantial and rapper and you can find me, Appreciate y'all.
Easy said and done. With that being said, y'all, thank you so much again. I've been your brother Avis. We've been here at the Peppermint Club. This is On the Spot Interviews. I've been here with the brother Substantial, one half of Bop Alloy. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we will catch all that good stuff. And we'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
The alien.